Today's the day for the Hollywood studios. Now this is exciting for me for the fact that the only other time that we did like a family, well the only time ever that we did like a family Disney vacation was when I was a little kid. And we were in January. They took us out of school like the first week back from Christmas to go. And while we were there, there's big signs up saying Disney MGM Studios, because that's what it was called back then, coming this May. So, and it looked so cool once they opened it, and me just being like, you know, a pop culture nut and a movie nut and comics, superheroes, all that kind of stuff, always wanted to go, and now here we are!
Sorry, we're on patrol. Captain Phasma will hear of this. The resistance will collapse before the might of the First Order.
That'll be the day! Uh-oh.
Last thing you need is caffeine. But it smells so tasty. There you go. And when you have two of them, it's better. I just tell
C-3PO's hand is in there.
I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2.
It is your destiny.
This is exciting. Okay, I'll give you a moment now to guess whether or not we're fully gonna come back year one that this is open. Go ahead, have a guess. Yes, it's happening. That was thrilling, and partly because I remember when they opened the Star Tours ride, and oh man, as a kid I wanted to go on it so bad. I just wished so bad to be able to go on that ride, and now here we are in Florida, going on Star Tours. The dream is alive. Disney's my hero, dude, so it's like coming in and seeing all this stuff's crazy.
That's Main Street.
And
Walt Disney World.
so then
Like the original model of it?
Last time we were here, me and you played in the bug
Can you hear the construction? This is where they're building the Toy Story Pixar land behind us. Pretty cool. We coming back for that for sure. Here's what we're going on next. Cool. The roller coaster's themed like you gotta like get to the concert fast. So the roller coaster is like the car going very, very fast, and the things inside and in the dark, and all of the scenery is like blacklight stuff, and it's all freeway signs and just, you know, like a riff on like LA highway stuff. It's pretty fun. Marvel search continues with 2 new t-shirts. I hear people screaming, "This sounds scary." I have this font. So this woman, as if you know, I don't know, is a professional singer, and we just got reunited with a source of Little Captain's early inspiration.
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, my mom took me to what was then MGM Studios, and we saw The Voyage of the Little Mermaid. And I remembered when we were waiting in line for this show that like a lot of little girls want to be Ariel. I wanted to be that Ariel. Like I knew, it was like at a time where I started to understand that these were actually people doing a job. And I remember seeing her, so it was like a connection between one of my favorite movies and like starting to grow up and seeing a person on stage singing, and I was like, oh, I don't want to just be Ariel, I want to be like that girl playing Ariel.
And let's take a moment to talk about the fact that, like, okay, you have to understand, the show ends with like Ariel goes up in the air and she's like about to get her legs all smoked. Then the curtains close.
8-year-old me had low standards.
Well, 8-year-old you didn't know any better, and apparently neither did Disney, because we've been talking a lot this trip about what Disney's doing right and how they just have like entertaining people and delivering value and impact down to a science. That harkens back to a time when the company was not doing so well, and like everything, it smacks of like a bunch of people in an office at work going, oh, we need a Little Mermaid show.
I'm surprised they haven't updated it, because there's some things that like would be really easy theatrical fixes, and like for all the little tweaks they do constantly with all their productions, I'm just shocked that no one said, hey, you know what, this ending? Literally the ending ends with Ariel on a rock, a guy dressed as, what's his name?
Eric, Prince Eric.
And he's laying on a rock, and this guy literally, his only job is to lay on a rock. I'm sure he's one of the puppeteers as well. And then there's like there's a voiceover saying the lines from the movie, and the curtain closes, and you hear the last lines of the movie with the curtain closed, and there's no finale. It just ends, and like literally the lights come up, and we looked at each other like.
Yeah, and when you see how good a job they're doing on so many of these other attractions and so many other entertainment products, you see that, and when you realize what kind of time period it's from, you really get a sense of what Disney was back when they were sort of heading down, before they had this whole kind of 21st century reemergence that they've had.
I haven't updated it though.
Yeah, it's to see how great absolutely everything else has been, and then to go in there and see that is.
I do wonder if it's long for this world. I do wonder if they're gonna like eventually.
I'm sure something to do with Star Wars is going in that theater. Star Wars or Frozen.
Or just an updated Little Mermaid thing, because I'm sure that's going to be a live action remake at some point.
Great point. Well, this has been movie reviews, show reviews at Disney Hollywood Studios. Go see it. Apparently we're having lunch on that boat.
No, outside.
This park has more 3D glasses per square mile than any other park on the property. Yeah, we did the Toy Story Midway Mania, and she won, but my accuracy was better. So we're talking about how I'm the one you call in if you want like a skilled, like assassin sniper approach. She's just like the scorched earth, blow it all up. But it worked for you this time. We might have to do this one again. Yeah. I went in, I sat down, and as soon as I sat in the chair, I realized, oh, this is just gonna be like a compilation of clips from the movie. And once it was over, I could almost picture the people in a boardroom I could picture it was actually spoken about, that this is gonna be something for people to just like take a break from the heat and get some air conditioning and relax for a minute. It was pretty cool though anyway.
Won the first time.
Just did the Toy Story Midway game again. This time I won, so now it's 1-1. But inexplicably, as all of the other lineups in the park have gotten way shorter, that one has gotten way longer.
I wonder if it's people are just really tired of being in the heat.
Probably. But anyways, the line is so long that we can't go on for a tiebreaker, so this is going to be like a household grudge that we will settle on our next Disney trip. Come out and the lights have come on. The lights and the marquees are on. I'm back in the room, as you can see from the princes on the wall. So I even show you the princesses, right? Here's the bed. We got all the princesses on the wall right above the bed. Watching me sleep. Anyways, so that Star Wars finale to the night was super cool. They did a thing at the very, very end, because you saw where they're projecting images onto the building. So the last one was like just a close-up of hands holding a lightsaber, and then there's a beam of light coming out the top of the building right up to the sky for the blade of the lightsaber. It was super cool. So anyways, if I'm fanboying this hard over Star Wars being at that Hollywood Studios, I don't even know how I'm going to handle it in 2020 when they can start opening Marvel stuff here. I will lose my mind. Anyways, I've already started collecting prizes for Star Wars Day next year. Yes, buying expensive stuff with my own money. So one of the grand prizes at Star Wars Day Toronto next year is going to be this replica of the medal that Leia awards to Luke and Han at the end of the first movie, as you can see. And then a fun little trinket that I got here as well. See this name tag I got? So it's got my name translated into Arabesh. And then I got one that's the Star Tours ride, a badge, the Star, and that says Toronto. And that actually looks like it says Toronto, which is cool. They wouldn't let me put Star Wars Day TO because I don't have authorization to use that trademark. But yeah, but they did let me put Toronto. So this is another prize that's going to be given away at Star Wars Day Toronto. Very, very fun stuff. Very, very fun day. Star Wars at Disney Hollywood Studios is representing. Meeting Kylo Ren was so fun. Check out my Facebook for the photos and stuff. And just thanks to all of you. And tomorrow we're going for dinner. We're going to we both brought nice clothes to wear to go have dinner in Cinderella's castle. We also made an appointment to meet Mickey, because I know when you meet Mickey at the Magic Kingdom, he's got his like tuxedo, his suit on. So we want to do that while we're dressed nice for dinner. That's going to be tomorrow. And now it's time to get this vlog up and maybe relax if there's time after that. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.